Hello guys, this is Reese from Bomarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan SE. This particular unit comes in a new color for 2019. This is called Stone Blue. This has a storm gray interior, so we'll take a look at that. And essentially on the inside it's going to be two-tone. This particular one has alloy wheels. It also has an optional sunroof added, and then also a panoramic sunroof, and then also a third row added. This features keyless entry, push button start, heated leatherette seats. This particular unit's 4Motion, has LED running lights, halogen headlights, LED tail lights, keyless entry on the two front doors. It has autonomous emergency braking up front, blind spot monitoring, and rear traffic alert in the back. Nice long bold line down the side there. It's part of the redesign of the 2018 Tiguan. It's carried over into the 19. So we'll see that look for a little bit. But the car is definitely larger than the previous generation of Tiguans. And it has a third row. So let's take a look inside. There's a look at your power seat setup. There's a lumbar support up front, forward and back on the middle one, and seat back on the third one there on the right. This particular car, there's a look at your instrument cluster there. Standard instrument cluster. Leather wrapped flat bottom steering wheel for added comfort. You can drive with it closer to your lap. Also automatic headlights. Power door locks. Power windows. Heated mirrors, power mirrors, and window locks, power window locks. This little button right here that's yellow, that locks out the rear two windows so your passengers in the back can't roll them down or roll them up. And their windows are all featured on Volkswagens as one touch up, one touch down. There's also a coin box down here for storage. And this little lever right here allows you to adjust the steering wheel, so you can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it wherever you need it, and then you just lock it back. There's a look at the Volkswagen instrument cluster, just a standard instrument cluster for Volkswagen there. On the steering wheel, you have cruise control functionality right here with resume and set and then cancel in the middle. On your assist systems, there's a button right there for blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and then also front assist. You do have volume control right here. And then over here on this side, you have Google and Siri functionality here when your phone is wired to the or plugged in with the USB port down here using App Connect. And then these silver tabs right here are your left and right for the mouse settings there, so you can change what's displayed in that center console right there. So you can go to audio, you can change radio stations that way, telephone, vehicle status, driving data, which is what most people use. Then your up down arrow right here, this black portion, you can go down and change, or up and change what's displayed there. Oil temperature, fuel economy, real-time fuel economy, speed warning, and then of course the speedometer itself. Over here on the radio itself, it's an MIB2 radio, touchscreen radio. It does have App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using that USB port down there. There's two of them there. You can use either one. It does also have a rear view camera with trajectory steering. So it shows you in yellow where you're turning or where you're headed according to where the steering wheel is turned. The red space there of course shows you where your bumper is, and the green is just your static. Dual zone climate zone up front. If you hit the menu button, you also have touchscreen options here, so you can raise or lower the temperature here using the touchscreen or using the knobs here and here. These are leatherette seats, storm gray interior leatherette seats. There's a look at the headrest and the seatbelt clip for adjustability on the seatbelt. Both seats are heated here. Nice long seat here. So if you got longer legs, it's a little more comfortable. It's a deep seat with a nice high bolster. In the glove box is where your CD player and SD card reader are. There's extra SD card holding spots right there. But the CD is in the glove box. AM, FM, and satellite on this one. There's a look at your manuals in the glove box there. Across the dash, it's just black plastic. There's a little bit of brushed aluminum finish over here on the right side. In the door insets, there's a two-tone feel, so there's a storm gray inset with black plastic around it. Up here, it's a lighted vanity mirror on each side. It's LED light. There you go, on both sides. And this one, of course, like I said, has, well, it does have rain sensing wipers. You can tell by this little setup here how it's shaped. And then also you do have a panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade. There's a look at the sunshade going back, and then this sunroof, it's a giant panoramic sunroof. It opens up, and the front section of glass stacks on top of the back section of glass, and then you also have this pop-up windscreen here. So down here, you do have electronic parking brake right here. Here's your shift knob for the drive modes. So if I turn it to the snowflake, I get the snow icon there. Back to the roadway, I get these options here, and I can push down on top of this button and change what's displayed on the screen, or I can do it on the touch screen itself. So you have all of those different settings there. And then you have off-road and then off-road custom. Off-road custom allows you to tweak steering, the drive system, and then all-wheel drive, of course, climate control, you can change that as well. Hill descent control, you can turn it on or off. Hill start assist, turn it on or off. And then again, just turn this knob back to the roadway and you're all set. Automatic start, stop, shut off. The car does come with automatic start, stop. Most cars in 2019 are required to have that. That button there, just by turning it on, it kills the auto start, stop feature. But it doesn't remember it, so you have to do that at each start. The key fob is a nice key fob here. It's a little heavy, but it still has the switchblade flip out on the bottom. There's your panic alarm and rear hatch. The rear hatch is manual, so it doesn't have a power lift gate. And there's a little sliding armrest right here with a little bit of storage there. Let's take a look at the middle row. This again is a new color. I'm not sure if it's replacing Silk Blue Metallic or if it's just going alongside it. But there is a look at the price tag on this one, $31,205. As you take a look up at that giant panoramic sunroof. Here's a look at the back seat. Now the Tiguan now has legroom like that rivals the Passat. There is an armrest in the middle, fold down armrest and cup holder there. There's also a button up here that you can push, and this becomes a pass-through. And there's also a handle on each one of these seats where the seat pitches forward, and you can push forward and the seat slides forward, or you can just push back. There's also a lever right here to fold the seat down completely. You just push it down to click it, and you pull the same handle again to release and pop it back. There's a bar underneath these seats to slide them forward and back. Sock game is strong today. There's a look at the vents there. 12-volt charger, also a USB port there. Here's a look through from the back at the steering setup, the center console, the armrest, the whole center display there, and of course your giant panoramic sunroof that goes all the way back to here. Two-tone continues throughout the car. Let's take a look at the back. Now, as I said, this has a manual lift gate. It doesn't have a power lift gate. There's a little gasket right here you just lift up, and the hydraulics take over and lift it up. Even though it's not a power lift gate, the hydraulics will pull it up. Third row seat folds down completely flat. You can actually pull it up this way, and there you go for that. And then the headrest does adjust up or down, and you can fold it flat again. Same with this side here. This particular car comes with cargo containment blocks, also rubber floor mats, first aid kit over here on the side, cargo net over here. There's a 12-volt charger there, and then you also have seatbelt clips here to keep your seatbelt out of the way if you're carrying cargo. There's seat pulls here for this seat up here to go forward. Same with this side here. That seat folds flat with the push and a click, and then here's your handle for the lift gate. If you're interested in this car, give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257, or on Facebook at Reese Sells Cars. Keep in mind, guys, 6 years, 72,000 miles, bumper-to-bumper warranty on the car. If you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, you get a 10-year, 200,000-mile engine and powertrain warranty. And then also we're going to give you 3 years of free maintenance. That powertrain warranty is nationwide, so you can buy out of state. We still keep you in coverage on that car. 636-290-4257. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great evening.